conventional methods. We have a lot to learn about this unit. I do, but I see potential in it, amazing potential. I will go to work now, and I will learn more about this machine and come back to you later with a lot more information. But it's exciting to get started on something that looks so promising to me. In my effort to cause the horses to have a better life and to live a better life, I believe that the CURT system has a possibility to act in such a way so that their safety is ensured. Of the environment that you provide, seems to me that these horses are learning to be much safer in their work than the traditional way of training a horse. Safety has been built into the machine in an incredible fashion, and this man has taken years to go through trial and error to make sure that all of the factors of safety have been looked after in the design of this machine. It's a machine. And I know a lot of horse people would say, oh, it's a machine, it's not like a horse. But machines do what you tell them to do, and they do it the same way every time. So the safety factor should go up. It should be much better. And the horses that I've seen in the machine are safe, and they are accepting the machine extremely well. Well, here we are of this wonderful operation, and this is not a simple machine. There's a lot of high technology here. I'm not a technician. It would take me a long time to learn how to run all of this. But it's incredible to watch it work and to realize the wide spectrum of potential to know your horse and to keep him safe. The communication with the trainer who is riding right there with the horses is incredible. And someone sitting here that knows how to operate this can put the speed that's right and the distance that's right, do the whole thing right from here with incredible technology provided. It's very impressive.
Hello, my name is Wayne McElwraith, and I'm a professor of surgery and director of orthopedic research at Colorado State University. I've been invited here to examine the current system, which is going by right now, and I have been quite impressed as to what this system can do with the horses. The way it is being used here is that it's being used for both training and acclimatizing young horses to exercise, as well as being used for full training. The way it is used here is that 4 days a week the horses are on this system, and 2 days a week they exercise with a jockey. And it is very useful for getting the horses up to the highest level of speed in their work. What impresses me is that when you're looking at the horses training, the 2-year-olds that were training on it yesterday and are training on it again today, is that these horses are very comfortable in the system. We can have 6 horses at a time on the program, and they quickly acclimatize to the machine. They're imprinted immediately as far as recognizing how fast the machine needs to go. The things that impressed me were that they are quite easily they can increase their speed. They respond to the varying speed of the system, and you can be very consistent in the amount of work that they're doing. One of the aspects that I think is particularly exciting as far as the usefulness of this machine is that they can be trained young. After they're weaned, the foals can go on the machine and quickly adapt to it. They're very comfortable on it. And I've been involved for a few years in a program called the JIRA program, Research Alliance, with 3 other universities internationally, Utrecht in Holland, Massey University in New Zealand, as well as the Royal Vet College in London. And the hypothesis of our work, and Chris Kowchak and I have been working at it at CSU, is that early conditioning of horses can decrease musculoskeletal injury later. In other words, conditioning the musculoskeletal system against injury, or improving the quality of bone, cartilage, joint capsule, tendons, for later athletic activity. We all know that catastrophic injury, and equally importantly day-to-day injury, is a big cause of wastage in the horse, and any factors that can decrease this has been a major aim of this Global Equine Research Alliance. One of the challenges that we ran into is that we can start exercising foals at an early age, and we've shown that there is no harmful effects. We've also shown that there is considerable benefit to the joint tissues with this early conditioning. However, it is hard to regulate the amount of exercise exactly. We had a system whereby there was a tractor with a barrier in front and behind, and then there's a limit as to how fast the vehicle. This rail system that you've just seen is particularly effective at providing controlled exercise, doing 6 horses at the same time, or 6 yearlings as the case may be, but also providing it in a very uniform manner. So I see this as a potential way, or an obvious way, of improving our ability to provide early conditioning of musculoskeletal tissue to horses. The idea would be that you would probably start when the foals were weaned, and you could then gradually increase the exercise, start them walking and then trotting very quickly. We've been able to canter foals at 3 weeks of age, but the difficulty there is that you have to exercise the mares at the same time. One of the other advantages is that in other systems that have been used for early conditioning,